your hands.
I was scooching into my face.
Hello, Kita Gun. Gun. First of all, can I have everyone's eyeballs right here? Hi. So we have a few minutes just to practice. They're okay. They're okay. Just to practice with our amazing pianist, Adam. And so we're gonna just run everything. I love that you remembered your places. So take a minute to just remember this spot, because you're gonna come back. Okay, wow. Guys, can everyone not be here?
Great job.
Yeah. So it's just too much for the kids. Okay, hi. So guys, so when you come back up to your spots, you're gonna come right to where you are, okay? You remember these spots? Oh, that's brilliant, Mourner. Okay, so let's start with the first one. We're gonna start with Bim Bam. Here we go, this is what you're gonna hear. Here we go.
Stay by the steps. Stay by the steps.
Bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam.
Cheery, beery, beery, bim.
Bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey!
Shabbat shalom.
Hey!
Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Hey!
Shabbat shalom.
Hey!
Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, shalom. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Hey!
Shabbat shalom.
Hey!
Shabbat, 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 Shabbat
Shalom.
That was beautiful. And then we're going to start our second song. And this is the intro. While we're here at Hebrew school, we're going to have some fun and sing the Hebrew alphabet, a song for everyone. It's going to be quite simple, 'cause all you have to do is sing the letters after me. Then I'll sing after you. Aleph, bet, bet.
Aleph, bet, bet.
Gimel, Dalet, hey.
Gimel, Dalet, hey.
Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet.
Zav, Zayin, Het, Tet.
Yod, Kaf, Chaf.
Yod, Kaf, Chaf.
Lamed, Mem, Nun.
Lamed, Mem, Nun.
Samech, Ayin, Pei, Pei.
Samech, Ayin, Pei, Pei.
Tzadik, Kuf, Resh.
Tzadik, Kuf, Resh.
Shin, Sin, Tav.
Shin, Sin, Tav.
Let's try it once again. Practice the alphabet. Each time we sing our song, the easier the letters get. You sing it first this time. Sing it loud and let me hear you. I will hear you getting better as you sing each Hebrew letter. It's the Aleph, Bet. Your turn.
Aleph, bet, bet.
Aleph, Bet, Bet.
Gimel, Dalet, hey.
Gimel, Dalet, hey.
Vav, Zayin, Het, Tet.
Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet.
Yod, Kaf.
Yod, Kaf, Chaf.
Lamed, Mem, Nun.
Lamed, Mem, Nun.
Samech, Ayin, Pei, Pei.
Samech, Ayin, Pei, Pei. Tzadik,
Tzadik, Kuf, Resh.
Tzadik, Kuf, Resh.
Shin, Sin, Tav.
Shin, Sin, Tav. Very good. Last song, I hear a knock at the door. Knock, knock, knock.
Who is
There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3, Chat, Shtayim, Shalosh. There's a dinosaur my door, and he wants to spend Shabbat with me. What do we do first? First we light the candles, then we drink the wine, then we eat the challah. We do it all the time. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, knocking 1, 2, 3. Hush, dinosaurs! There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he wants to have Shabbat with me. Beautiful singing, everybody. Okay, and then the last thing that everyone will hear us rehearse, or maybe we don't need to rehearse. Okay.
You're going to follow more to more. Okay. Jude, you're going to follow more to more. Follow more to more. Hold on. Just wait. One at a time. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. That's one row. The next is going to follow you to the second row. Let's start with you, Jordan. You're going to follow Lee. You remember these seats. 2.
Oh, is Lucy here? Lucy, do you want to try? You want to practice for a second? Already did. Az amra lelohai beodi, az amra lelohai beodi, ahalila, ahalila, az amra lelohai beodi, az amra lelohai beodi, az amra lelohai beodi, ahalila, ahalila, az amra lelohai beodi. All sing to you, all praise to you, O source of all creation. We call your name, we sing your praise, O Holy One, a blessing. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Az amra lelohai beodi, az amra lelohai beodi, ahalila, ahalila, az amra lelohai beodi.
Welcome, everyone. It's great to have you at Temple Israel this afternoon, this evening, to begin Shabbat together, to begin our weekly holy day of rest. And as you can tell, this is a super special Shabbat. We have so much to celebrate tonight. We're celebrating together with Lucy Typrin and Jaden Greenhagen, who are going to be called to the Torah tomorrow as Benot Mitzvah, celebrating together with their families. We also have our Gan class here tonight. Let's hear it for the Gan class, the youngest kids in our religious school. So we've got the oldest kids, our oldest class, and we've got our youngest kids all taking part in the service tonight. Gan is marking their Shabbat, and they're going to lead us in some of the songs and prayers that they have learned. So I'd like to call on Lucy and Jaden and their families to come on up to the bima and join Cantor Lissick as we welcome in Shabbat with the lighting of candles.
It's a child-proof a little bit. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Mazel tov, everyone.
Shabbat
You can take your
Shalom. Come on down. So I'm super excited personally for this Gan Shabbat because it's my daughter Clara Rose's first Gan Shabbat, her first time leading up here. And I don't know about you, but I'm at the stage of life where every performance of one of my kids, the first thing I want to do is pull out my phone and tape it and record it and save it. First child, that's what you do. But we ask, just to respect the spirit of Shabbat, that we keep our phones put away. And one of the nice side benefits of streaming services, which we've been doing for a few years, is that we capture the whole thing on recording. So if you'd like a recording of the service after Shabbat, please let us know, and we're happy to give it to you. So now I'm going to call on the Gan class, led by their teacher, Mourner Devora.
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam.
Cheery, beery, beery, bim.
Bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey!
Shabbat shalom.
Hey!
Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Great job, Yofi. Beautiful singing. While we're here at Hebrew School TIRS, we're going to have some fun and sing the Hebrew alphabet, a song for everyone. It's going to be quite simple, just 'cause all you have to do is sing the letters after me, then I'll sing after you. Aleph, bet, bet.
Aleph, bet, bet.
Gimel, dalet, hey.
Gimel, dalet, hey.
Vav, zayin, chet, tet.
Vav, zayin, chet, tet.
Yod, kaf, chaf.
Yod, kaf, chaf.
Lamed, mem, nun.
Lamed, mem, nun.
Samech, ayin, pei, fei.
Samech, pei, fei.
Tzadik, kuf, rish.
Tzadik, kuf, rish.
Shin, sin, tav.
Sin, tav.
Let's try it once again. Practice the Aleph Bet. Each time we sing our song, the easier the letters get. You sing it first this time. Sing it loud and let me hear your voice. I will hear you getting better as you sing each Hebrew letter. It's the Aleph Bet. Here we go.
Aleph, bet, bet.
Aleph Bet Bet.
Gimel, dalet, hey.
Gimel, dalet, hey.
Vav, zayin, chet, tet.
Vav, zayin, chet, tet.
Yod,
Kaf,
kaf,
chaf. Yod, kaf, chaf. Lamed,
mem, nun.
lamed, mem, nun. Samech, ayin, samech, ayin, pei, fei.
Tzadik, kuf, rish.
Tzadik, kuf, rish, shin.
Sin, tav.
Shin, sin, tav. Oh, boys and girls, someone's knocking at the door. Who could be knocking? Is it an elephant?
No.
Is it a zebra?
No.
Is it Rabbi Wolk?
No.
It's a dinosaur! There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3, chach, shtayim, shalosh. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he wants to spend Shabbat with me. First we eat the pizza.
No.
No! First we take a hike.
No.
First we light the candles. Then we drink the wine. Do we drink wine?
Yeah.
We drink grape juice. Then we eat the candy.
No.
Then we eat the challah. We do it all the time. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3, chach, shtayim, shalosh. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he wants to spend Shabbat with me. Yofi tov me'od, Gan class.
Yasher Koch to the Gan class. That was great. Now we're ready for Shabbat. Now we're ready to pray. And I'm happy to call on Lucy and Jaden to come and join us on the bima to lead us in Kabbalat Shabbat, the prayers and the psalms that welcome in Shabbat. We open up our Sidor Lev Shalem, in front of you in the pews to page 11. Let us go and sing to Adonai. Let us trumpet praise to our protector. Filled with thanks, let us greet God as we raise our voices in song. Lechuner Anana, top of page 11.
Lechuner Anana, Lechuner Anana, Lechuner Anana, Adonai. Lechuner Anana, Lechuner Anana, Lechuner Anana, Adonai. Naria, Naria, Soy Yishene Kamafana Betoda. Naria, Naria, Soy Yishene Bizni wrote Naria love. Lechuner Anana, Lechuner Anana, Lechuner Anana, Adonai. Lechuner Anana, Lechuner Anana, Lechuner Anana, Adonai.
The heavens shall be glad and the earth rejoice, the sea and its fullness roar, the meadows and all that grows in them exult. Even the trees of the forest shall sing praise as Adonai comes. Middle of page 14 at the red arrow, Yismechu Hashamayim.
Yismechu Hashamayim. Yismechu Hashamayim. Yismechu Hashamayim. V'tel haaretz. Yiramayim. 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 Umalot. Yiramayim. 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 Umalot. Yismehu Hashamayim. Yismehu Hashamayim. Yismehu Hashamayim. V'tel haaretz.
We turn to page 20, the final 3 lines of the page, again at the red arrow for Romamu.
Romamu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishahavu lehar kosho. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishahavu lehar kosho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romamu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romamu. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishahavu lehar kosho. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishahavu lehar kosho.
We continue on page 23 with the song Lecha Dodi, the prayer welcoming the Shabbat Kala, the Shabbat bride. Jaden and Lucy will lead us in the first 2 stanzas on page 23 with the refrain, and then we jump to the end on page 25. And when we reach 25, it's traditional to rise and to face the door, symbolically welcoming in Shabbat. Page 23, Lecha Dodi.
Hadodi, likali kakala, panei panei Shabbat nikala. Lahadodi, likali kakala, panei panei Shabbat nikala. Shamor v'zahor v'dibor echad, Yishmayanu el hamayad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem u'tiferet l'ti la 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 hadodi, likali kakala, panei panei Shabbat nikala. Lahadodi, likali kakala, panei panei Shabbat nikala. Likrat Shabbat lechunecha, ki himo habaraha, mirosh v'giden esegula, zoma aseh b'mahashavati la 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 hadodi, likali kakala, panei panei Shabbat nikala. Lahadodi, likali kakala, panei panei Shabbat nikala. Boy v'shalom eteret
Bisma Ubasola So Amini and Seula Boyikala 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 La 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 Hadadi Likali Kakala Pane Pane Shabbat Nikala La La Hadadi Likali Kakala Pane Pane Shabbat Nikala.
May be seated. Great job, Lucy and Jaden. You can go down now. Thank you for leading us in Kabbalat Shabbat. We'll see a little bit more of you later. Cantor, it's kind of hard to follow up all of that. Lucy and Jaden in the Gan class before that.
It makes your heart burst with
I know,
pride.
ready to
What can I say?
call that a Shabbat. We continue on page 27, Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat, a song for the day of Shabbat.
So Shabbat is a time for us to just let everything go from the week. And I think this melody really helps us get there. So sing this melody with me. Here we go. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Ya, lai, 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 ya, lai, lai. Ya, lai, lai, ya, lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 ya, lai, 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 lai. Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat. Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Uzamer l'shimcha elyon. Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Lehagid baboker, baboker chasdecha. Ve'emunatcha ba'aleilot. Ale asor va'ale navel. Ale higayon ve'chinor. Mizmor Shir. Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat. Tov lehodot. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Tov lehodot. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Uzamer l'shimcha elyon. Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Tzadik atamar yifrach ke'erez balvanon yizke shetulim beveit Adonai bechatrot Eloheinu yafrichun odin v'mesevad shenim v'rananim yihiu lehagi ki ashar Adonai tzuri v'lo havlata bo.
Page 29.
Adonai malaki ulavesh lavesh Adonai oti tazar aftikon tevel baltimot. Mikolot mayim rabim adirim mishpereyam adir bamarom Adonai erotecha nimnu me'olevetcha nava kodesh Adonai leorech yamim.
Each week as Shabbat starts, we bless our children, we bless our family members and friends and community members with the ancient words of Birkat Kohanim, of the priestly blessing. So I'm going to ask everyone to please rise. And Gan class, if you would find your parents, come join your parents wherever they are. Want to put your arms around the people next to you as we share these words of blessing with you. Clara Rose. I never get you guys up here.
You'll all sing Kaden Yehiratzon. Here we go. Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. And we sing Ken Yehiratzon.
May Adonai bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha. Ken Yehiratzon.
May God's Spirit shine upon you, and may God be gracious unto you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Ken Yehiratzon yasem lecha shalom. Ken Yehiratzon yasem lecha shalom. Ken Yehiratzon.
May God's Spirit turn unto you, and may God grant you shalom, grant you peace. Ken Yehiratzon. May it be God's will.
Amen.
Amen.
Ken
May be
Yehiratzon.
seated. Class, you could find your seats again with Mourner Devorah. Now we turn to our Mishibarak Prayer, our prayer for healing, as we think of those in our lives in need of physical and spiritual well-being. This Shabbat, we include in our prayers Rav Yaakov Chai ben Hadassah, Shimon ben Yaakov Mordechai ben Naomi, Devorah bat Sarah, Hershel Yehoshua ben Malka, Perel bat Rezel, Dov ben Ita, Shmuel Yaakov ben Kalia v'Ari, Devorah Rachel, Malka bat Sarah, Leib Israel ben Abraham bet Zipporah, Aliza Meira bat Leah, Tzivya bat Chana, Elijah Avila, Yafa Fega bat Ziselbina, Kathy Berlin, Chana Shifra bat Moshe V'Bluma, Avraham David ben Liba, Bonnie Meyerson, Tova bat Rivka, Karen bat Yaakov Yerushalayim Cyril, Adina Miriam, Harry Kinney, Kevin Haffey, Ezer Pesach, Devorah bat Zipporah, Zelda bat Yaakov v'Miriam, Ben Sion Chai ben Rachel, Leah Liba bat Doba, Robert Isser, Miriam bat Rivka, Miriam Chana bat Raphael v'Avigail, Alison Kunst, James Julia, Jean Cook, Marvin Matthews, Dennis Carroll, Aver Yitzchak, Mordechai Chaim ben Leah, Kim Worrell, Moshe Rachmiel, and Bluma Duva. If you'd like to include someone in the prayer for healing, I invite you to please rise in your place and to recite the names when I come to you. In the back. Ve'et kol hacholim, and all those who are ill. Cantor leads us in the prayer for healing.
Let's join our voices together. Mishibarak avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishibarak imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
We turn to page 30 in the Sidurim, and I invite those in mourning or marking a yort site to rise and join with me in the words of the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divera kirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon uvchayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shemei Rabbah mevorach leolam olamei omaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnasei, v'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei dekudsha brichu, le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechamata, damiran bi'alma v'yimru amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. May be seated. Happy to call on my colleague, our Director of Congregational Education, Rabbi Helene Kornsgold.
So I thought, in their honor, we would tell, you like stories, I know. In your honor, I would tell you a story today. So Thanksgiving Day was near, and the GON teacher asked her class to do a fun assignment. She wanted them to draw a picture of something they were thankful for. Most of the class would celebrate the holiday with turkey and other traditional goodies of the season. And these, the teacher thought, would be the things that the kids would draw. And she was right. But David drew a different kind of picture. David was a little bit different. Somehow he always seemed to be very unhappy. As the other children played at recess, David was likely to stand close by to his teacher's side. No one really knew why David was always unhappy and just had a sad look in his eyes. Yes, his picture was definitely different. When asked to draw a picture of something he was thankful for, he drew a hand. Nothing else, just a hand. His abstract image captured the imagination of his peers. Whose hand could it be? One child guessed that it was the hand of a farmer because the farmer raises turkeys. Another child said it was a police officer because the police officer helped protect people. Still others guessed it was the hand of God because God helps to feed people. And so the discussion went on and on until the teacher almost forgot about the little artist himself. When the students had moved on to their other assignment, the teacher paused at David's desk, bent down, and asked him, "Whose hand is it?" The little boy looked away and whispered, "It's yours, teacher." She recalled the times she had taken his hand and walked him here or there as she had the other students. How often she had said, "Take my hand, David, we'll go outside." Or, "Let me show you how to hold your pencil." Or, "Let's do this together." David was most thankful for his teacher's hand. Brushing aside a tear, she went on with her work. So this story speaks of more than just thankfulness. It says that in this world, people may not always say thanks, but they'll always remember the hand that reaches out. And we also learn how special teachers are. I think we can all agree teachers are very special people. So tonight, in addition to our class Shabbat, we're also honoring one of our TIRS longtime teachers, Denise Abadi. So can we give her a round of applause? So last week, Denise came into my office and she told Melissa and myself that she was retiring after this year. I was taken aback by surprise and saddened, but really happy for her as well. And I thought how wonderful to honor her at her last class Shabbat. So Denise, I want to call you. Please join me on the bima. So Mourner Dvorah didn't really give us much time to plan, but I'm gonna have you go on this side. All right. That was the idea. Can't let you go that easily. All right, so when we were thinking of what to get you, we figured that you probably had everything that you needed, but what would mean the most to you would be the memories that you have made over at TIRS. So this was a labor of love of Melissa and myself. This is a memory This is a scrapbook full of memories of past students, madrichim you've worked with, former teachers, former rabbis you've all worked with, notes of love and appreciation. And you should know that when we were doing this, when we reached out to them, it was very easy for everyone to write something, and everything pretty much had a common theme, and it was really the impact that you have had on everybody that you have worked with. I'm gonna cry too. That you have worked with, teachers and adults. And if you've ever walked into Mourner Devorah's classroom, you know that it is full of love and respect of her to her students and her students to her as well. In addition to that, we have a couple more gifts. Okay, in addition, hold on, I may have dropped it on my way up, hold on. In addition, we have planted some trees in Mourner Devorah's honor. It says, at the JNF Forest in Israel, a ring of 3 trees will be planted in recognition of Denise Abadi for the many lives you have impacted through your teaching and love of Judaism, planted with love by Temple Israel Religious School. But wait, there's more. And if you've ever met Denise, you know she loves sweets. So I thought on your way out, I should give you a bag of your favorite sweets, which are Twizzlers and chocolates. And I just want to thank you for everything that you have done for the school, for all of us. I really wish you mazal tov on your retirement. We will miss you, but I'm very happy for you. And finally, we're going to close with Cantor is going to sing one of your favorite songs to one of your favorite tunes, Hinei Ma Tov, how good it is for people to be together.
Yes, so this is for you, and here we are all together honoring this very special teacher. They say everything you ever needed to know you learned in kindergarten. It is true when you have a teacher like Mourner Devorah. So join with us in singing her favorite song of togetherness, Hinei Ma Tov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hinei Ma Tov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hinei Ma Tov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hinei Ma Tov Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hinei Ma Tov Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hinei Ma Tov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hinei Ma Tov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Thank you all.
Thank you all.
And we can't thank Mourner Devorah enough for giving us one more year after COVID, after coming back to help us get the show back on the road. Mourner Devorah, thank you for everything. We turn back to the Sidurim, to the Mariv, to the evening service on page 39. And I invite you to please rise for the Baruch Hu, page 39. May be seated. We continue in the middle of the page. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, whose word brings the evening dusk, whose wisdom opens the gates of dawn, whose understanding changes the day's division, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before darkness and darkness from before the light.
ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים. תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב הרבי.
Amen. Page 40.
אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך, אהבת תורה מצוות ומשפטים. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה, ואהבתך תשים ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל.
Amen.
We cover our eyes.
Page 41, God leads us in the Shema.
We cover our eyes so that we can concentrate, and we sing with our prayerful voices, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam בשבתך, בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובישעריך.
Continue on page 42.
Adonai Elohechem Emet.
Then Moses, Miriam, and the people Israel joyfully sang this song to you, Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, top of page 44.
ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ומרים ובני ישראל לחנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך באלים מי כמוך נהדר בקודש מי כמוך נהדר נורא תהילות אוסף אלה אוסף אלה נורא תהילות אוסף אלה אוסף אלה מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע הים לפני משה זה אלי זה אלי זה אלי אנו ויאמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד מי כמוך האלים. מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גל ישראל.
Amen. Allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully and awaken us to life, O Sovereign. Blessed are you who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Page 45, Hashkivenu.
Let's join our voices together. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, leshalom. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, leshalom. Ve'ha'amidenu malkeinu lechayim, chayim. Ufros aleinu sukkot shlomecha, shlomecha. When I lay down at night, when I lay down at night, when I rest my head, when I rest my head, oh God, watch over me. Oh God, watch over me. And when the morning comes, and when the morning comes, we thank Adonai and pray for peace. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, ve'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, ve'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Ushmor tzitenu vo'enu lechayim u'leshalom me'ata ve'ad olam, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, baruch ata Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim.
Amen. Page 46, please rise for Vishamru.
Vishamru bnei Yisrael et haShabbat, la'asot et haShabbat letorotam berit olam. Vishamru bnei Yisrael et haShabbat, la'asot et haShabbat letorotam. Bini uvim bnei Yisrael oti leolam, oti leolam, oti leolam. Vishamru bnei Yisrael et haShabbat, la'asot et haShabbat letorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, vishameru bnei Yisrael et haShabbat, la'asot et haShabbat letorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash. Vishameru bnei Yisrael et haShabbat, la'asot et haShabbat letorotam berit olam. Vishameru בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה, ובזמן קריב יאמרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה. יתברך, יתברך וישבח ויפאר ויתרומם וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו לעילם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא במהרו. Amen.
We spend the next few moments in silent prayer with the words of the Amidah, beginning in the Siddur on page 47. I'd like to invite the Gan class to join us at the foot of the bima, and we continue with Kaddish Shalem on page 54.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון ובמלכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה. יתברך, יתברך וישבח ויפאר ויתרומם וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו לעילם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא במהרו. אמן. תתקבל צאתון ובאתון זכו ישראל קדם אבון וישמעי ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום רב מן שמיים וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ויאמרו אמן. Amen. You may be seated. I want to be in the way. Okay, ready, everybody? And oh, say shalom. Hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu. Chad, shtayim, shalosh, arba. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Roma. Oh, say shalom. Roma. Huyase shalom. Huyase shalom. Huyase shalom. Aleinu.
We turn to page 55, and I invite everyone to please rise. Lucy and Jaden, come on back up, join us on the bima to lead us in the Kaddish. I'd like to invite any other kids who are here, I'd like to participate in Kaddish, to come on up and join the Gan class. Here. Let me get your, got it. You're on top, thanks.
You can take that in your right hand.
Give it a minute for them to get their little cups.
Just give it a minute till they're all getting grape juice.
Kids take time.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu v'mitzvotav be'eretz avanu, v'shabbat kadosh b'havanu, v'retzon hinhalanu, zikron v'naseh bereishit, ki yom tehila l'makra'ei kodesh. Zikir Yisrael Matim, Kivanu Evarta, Veotanu Kidasha, Mikomim, Veshabbat Kodecha, V'ahava uvratzon, Hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai, Mikadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. Take a sip. L'chaim. You can drink the whole thing if you want.
I'm good.
Great job. Tastes good in the big silver cup, right? Good job. You go down. We continue with Aleinu on page 56.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוצר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו העינוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום בהשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל. ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר דהיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
May be seated. We turn to page 58 for the Mourner's Kaddish. This coming week, we will observe the Yortzites of Celia Rubin, Wolf Aschendorf, Rachel Wolk-Cinco, Irving Jacobson, Helga Rosenberger, Sadie Boyce, Shirley Hodes-Millender, Esther Doris, Sheila Kritzer, Janice Friedland, Kimberly Susan Bates, Janet Jaffa, Selwyn Taubman, Natalie Podlofsky, Leona Gartner, Aaron Berman, M. David Silverman, Charles Fine, Harry Schaefer, Anna Ginsberg, Helen Levine, Harry Farber, Lawrence Williams, Frank Lubin, Ruth Bograd, Yetta Weiss, Selma Firestone, Lottie Aschendorf, Philip Klein, Max Zander, Bernice Pinchuk, David Meltzner, Isaac Katznelson, Henry Seed, Joseph Wernick, Joan August, Raymond Oppenheimer, Morton Turk, Dora Abel, Norman Rubin, Lillian Rosenfeld, Haiti Schiff, Sidney Efros, Gertrude Cohen, Samuel Rosenthal, Marion Schneider, Donald Vinnick, Arnold Levinson, Robert Zisler, Harry Morris Green, Marcia Ruth Farbman, Samuel Hellman, and Adele Grossman. Page 58, I invite those in mourning or marking a Yortzeit to rise and join me in the Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, bi'alma divera kirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'vyomechon u'b'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'bizman kariv v'imru amen, Yehi shemei rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lomei olmaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudsha brichu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechamata damiran v'yalma v'yimru amen Yehi shlama rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru amen Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru, amen. May be seated. On behalf of the Temple Israel Board of Trustees, I'm happy to call on Amy Udoff.
They're the same.
Shabbat Shalom. That sounds better. There's so much to celebrate tonight. Congratulations to the GAN class. My son is in that class, so I'm biased. They did a fantastic job. And it's hard to believe that they go from the little 5- and 6-year-olds that they are to you, Lucy and Jaden, and your bar mitzvah's coming up. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Maura, Devorah, and Elena Haar, and Leah Hepworth, and to Rabbi Kornsgold, the Director of Education. It was a beautiful service, and Maura, Devorah, we're gonna miss you. I'm so glad that I got to sneak my last one in so that you could teach him. Really fast, if you, I noticed something when I was meeting the parents in the GAN class. If you have attended Temple Israel Religious School currently, or if you attended in the past, either here or at the old synagogue on Dilworth Road, will you stand up very quickly?
Wow.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of the students who were in my class, their kids are now in my son's class. So we're all here tonight, so that's great. And Mitchell Gardner, my friend who's here, it's his birthday, happy birthday. So tonight I'm pleased to announce that Rabbi Wolk has put together our first Temple Israel trip to Israel this fall. If you're interested, please join Rabbi Wolk and a representative from the ITW Travel on Monday, May 16th at 7:30 via Zoom. And the trip information flyer and registration for the session can be found at our website, templeisraelnc.org. We also have Torah Tots Bim Bam Shabbat at 5:45 p.m. And the women of Temple Israel are hosting a Shabbat at 6:15 on Friday, May 13th as well. And if you would like to do a shout out, they are available for purchase, and you can contact Beth Stiliano. Registration for Torah on Tap events and Torah Tots are required, so go online for those. To sign up for May events and everything happening at Temple Israel, please see our weekly email blast and website, as well as our weekly Shabbat announcements. And we're excited to resume services tomorrow at 9:30 a.m., where we will be celebrating the Benot Mitzvah of Lucy and Jaden. So please join us, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Thank you, Amy. A lot of multi-generation Temple Israel Religious School families here. We conclude our service tonight with Shalom Aleichem. Let's turn back to the beginning of the book to page 5.
Shalom Aleichem Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei HaMelachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei HaMelachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu, Tzedchem Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Mazel Tov.
Great job with the Benot Mitzvah and with them.
This was really good. They went
Did really well, yeah. Kids were adorable. They're louder than I thought they would be.
Thank you.
Great job, Jaden.